Hello everyone, welcome to IEEE Expert. Today we are going to see one of the interesting projects for this year machine learning project list. This project completely based on SIH, Smart India Hackathon 2024 concept. This is very innovative project which will be helpful for our human society. Let's go on to the project title. This project titled as Disaster Management System using Sentimental Analysis as well as Predictive System. This is the project title, okay? In this project, we are going to predict various disasters. Okay, for example, you can do earthquake prediction, you can do flood prediction, you can do tsunami prediction. Not only you are going to predict all the disaster. During disaster time, people seeking help, they need food, they need emergency medicines, they need shelter to stay, they need various type of help. They can't directly ask to the government. Instead of that, what they will do means they will send a WhatsApp message, they will send a Twitter post, they will send an Instagram, Facebook comment, post, messages at all. We are going to collect all the messages. Okay, you may get a doubt how they can send a message during disaster time. There is no connection regarding telephone, internet at all. But go to internet, just search Kerala flood Twitter dataset. You can get 1 lakh plus tweets regarding Kerala tweets. Everyone seeking help via Twitter only. Okay, that time. Even in 2018 movie, okay, which is famous for flood rescue system in Kerala, okay, Malayalam, you can come to know that everyone using cell phone for rescue operation as well as help seeking operation. So that the mobile phone coverage usage was there during flood time as well as earthquake time. But very limited people only not accessing those technologies during that time. Okay, so we can concentrate on the majority of people on other side. Okay, so what we are going to do means in this project we are going to collect all the messages via social media platform. In the messages we have to apply sentiment prediction approach. Why we are using sentiment prediction approach here means this project will automatically classify each and every message. It will read all the messages via NLP, natural language processing. With the help of natural language processing, it will classify all the messages. Okay, how many number of people seeking for food, how many number of people seeking for shelter, how many number of people seeking for medicinal help. It will classify all the messages. Depends upon the messages, it will give priority. You should first concentrate on food. You should first concentrate on first aid emergency help. Okay, it will form the disaster rescue plan for the government. For example, if you hire various humans for this post, they will take around 10 days, 1 week to complete this work. But this project will do within fraction of the second all the work. This is the major advantage of project. Okay, we are not only doing the sentimental approach, we are going to do predictive approach. We are going to predict tsunami prediction, earthquake prediction, flood prediction, all the things involved in the project. For the predictive approach, we are going to use random forest as well as LSTM, long short-term memory. For sentimental prediction approach, we are using LSTM with NLP technology. These two algorithms we are going to combiningly form as a hybrid algorithm for this project, okay, which will produce accuracy around 97%. In contrast, the existing system produces 78% accuracy. You may clearly see the difference. Okay, also in the existing system, they don't find the predictive system at all. Our project, we are going to do the predictive system. This is the completely web-based application project. We are using Python for this project, HTML for the front end. So this is a very responsive website. Anyone can use this website very effectively. Okay, this is the Smart India Hackathon project. We do have IEEE base paper also for this project. Okay, please connect with this video. Directly we are going for the PPT explanation of the project as well as demo of the project.
Let's move on to the project explanation. First, I will show the base paper for this project. This project completely based on SIH Smart India Hackathon concept, but for college purpose, we have find out the base paper for this project. We do have base paper as well as reference paper for this project. Both published on IEEE 2024, so you don't need to worry about the year of the paper. So these both papers are published in IEEE. You can see this paper year and all. So it's 2024. Both paper published on 2024 only. Okay, so you can see both paper published on 2024. So this is the project base paper. The project base paper titled as a Social Media Text Analysis for Disaster Management using BERT model. This is the project title. Okay, in this project, they have used BERT model. This is the BERT model. They have used BERT model for sentiment extraction as well as sentiment prediction. This is the model they have used. Actually, what they used means during the disaster time, various people posted on social media regarding help, update, news, and various things. This project, what it will do means, it will collect all the data. It will perform the feature extraction based on the data set. Whatever features means, flood data, earthquake data, food data, response data, rescue data, emergency data, medicinal data. Like this, it will classify all the data accordingly. You don't need to worry about the human input. Yeah, rather than without any human input or human help, it will classify all the messages. Okay, it's look like a very simple job, but imagine the data set contains around 1 lakh tweets, 2 lakh tweets means you can't classify all the tweets within a second or within a minute. Even if you are hire a human to classify the things means it will take huge amount of time. That's why this project plays a major role in this project. Okay, disaster management. Actually, the major drawback of the existing system, the existing BERT model, the major drawback of the existing system are, as you can see, this project produces very low accuracy. You do get around 76-77% of accuracy only you are getting in the real time. Okay, this is very much low. Okay, 76 to 77 is a very much low accuracy when compared to the current standard. That's why we are going into the proposed system. As I mentioned earlier, our proposed system completely based on a hybrid algorithm, RF plus LSTM algorithm, which will produce to accuracy around 94%, which is higher than our base paper. Okay, so this is the project reference paper, automated disaster monitoring from social media posts using AI-based location intelligence and sentiment analysis. We have considered these two papers to form as a project. Okay, but we have changed it completely, modified in the new project. We are not only, let me move on to the project PPT, okay, for better clarity. So this is the title, okay, DisasterGuard, AI-powered disaster management system. So what's the meaning of disaster management system? Means in this project, you are not only classifying the messages, not the sentiment classifying the messages. Additionally, what you are doing means you are predicting the disaster. Okay, you are predicting the disaster. For example, you can predict earthquake, you can predict tsunami, you can predict flood, as well as you can predict weather. You can alert the people while emergency situations. Okay, these are the things. You can predict sentiment analysis also, disaster response prediction also, relief plan constructor also. We can do all this work in this project. So they know the weightage of this project. Okay, so this is the abstract of the project. In the abstract, we have mentioned that we are going to develop the combined disaster management system that leverages the sentiment analysis for the real-time disaster response, as well as you should predict earthquake, flood, as well as tsunamis. Okay, this project will analyze various social media and social media post messages and that. We are using natural language processing. What this project will do means it will perform the sentimental extraction. Additionally, this project having predictive model which uses the random forest as well as the LSTM algorithm to predict the natural disaster events. Okay, by prior. This integration of sentimental analysis with the predictive modeling, it will enhance the disaster management. As I mentioned earlier, this proposed system completely novelty, not only sentimental extraction, it having disaster prediction as well as emergency response. You can predict various disasters. This is a major advantage of this project. This is the feature of the project. You can do sentimental analysis, AI-based disaster rescue planning, earthquake prediction, tsunami prediction, flood prediction, as well as weather prediction. We have added overall 6 features with this project compared to the base paper. Let me move on to the introduction. Usually, these disasters are not disaster contains both man-made or natural disaster. Significantly, it will disrupt the overall society and it's causing the major damage to our infrastructure as well as economy, then our human life. Okay, so that the early prediction as well as the early detection as well as effective disaster management can minimize the government impact as well as human, like it will save lot of human saves. Okay, Here, social media plays a weighted role here. Why? Because everyone is seeking help, okay, via social media only. You may get doubt. Well, during the flood time, we don't have internet, we don't have a power supply. During the earthquake time, we don't have internet, we don't have power supply. Like that, you may have question. But look at, just go to the Kerala, just type Kerala flood Twitter data. You can get 66 lakhs plus data, 6 lakh plus tweets, 6 lakh plus posts while captured on the Kerala flood time. Okay, go to Chennai flood, you can get the data set for Chennai flood. Okay, so everyone using mobile phone while disaster time. Even in 2018 movie, okay, flood movie, Kerala made flood movie, you may see that everyone using mobile phone while disaster time, everyone seeking help via mobile phone. Okay, so the mobile phone availability is high. Your very might or few people only not having access to the mobile phone, but major people having access to the mobile phone. Okay. So literacy surveys for this project. This project we have considered various literacy surveys in the past 5 years. As well as we have the displayed pros and cons of the literacy surveys also. Here exiting system, the BERT algorithm belongs to the base paper exiting system. In the base paper, they have used BERT algorithm, which will produce a 78% accuracy, which will have lower standard as well as it can't predict the natural disaster. Only they are performing sentimental analysis to extract the positive, negative, neutral post. This is the thing they have did with their project. But we are moving on to the completely novel proposed system, which will explain further. Okay, the major disadvantage of existing system are lack of prediction capability. It won't predict the disaster. Okay, it can't predict the disaster. That is a major drawback. Insufficient for time series data. Due to the unavailability of prediction model, this existing system having insufficient time series data. Okay, high compression demand. If you have been 6 lakh plus tweets and all mean, it won't able to perform. Delayed response. It will take lot of time to perform the sentiment classification. That is a major drawback of the existing system. Let me move on to the proposed system. So our proposed system uses sentiment analysis. To predict the sentiment analysis, we are using LSTM model here. What LSTM model will do means it won't find out the positive, negative or neutral tweets. It will classify the tweets. Okay, how many number of tweets seeking for the food, how many number of people seeking for the rescue, how many number of people seeking for the relief plan, how many number of people need medical emergency, how many number of people expecting the shelter. These are the things this will do via the sentiment analysis. So it will automatically reduce the burden of the government relief plan. Okay. So also we can predict a disaster, earthquakes, floods, tsunamis. You can predict all the disaster with higher accuracy, with robustness. Okay, hybrid approach. We are combining LSTM and RF model here, which will produce higher accuracy as well as timely disaster prediction. Okay, so this is the architecture of the project. You can see disaster input. The disaster input contains the overall tweet, social media data as well as time fixed data of earlier flood, earlier earthquake, earlier what? Earlier tsunami. It will contain all the time series data as well as tweet, social media post data. We are going to perform pre-processing here. Then after pre-processing, this project divided into various parts. First will go to the sentiment analysis via LSTM. It will form the disaster response. Then random forest model used to predict earthquake as well as flood. Then finally LSTM model used to predict tsunami. These are the things we are going to do with that. Okay, daily features of the project. As I mentioned earlier, you can do sentiment analysis, you can do disaster response, you can predict disaster, you can alert people in the emergency situation. This is the major important features of our proposed system. So major advantage was improved prediction accuracy. You can predict all the natural disaster clearly with higher accuracy. This is the scalable system. You can increase the data size, you can increase the performance and everything. Real-time decision support. This project completely real-time project. It's not an existing one. As well as versatility across multiple disorders. You are not only predicting earthquake or not only predicting flood, you are combining predicting earthquake, flood, tsunami, weather, all the things you are going to do. Methodology means this project divided into 4 parts. First part is data collection part. Second part is disaster sentiment analysis part. Third part is disaster response system. Fourth part is disaster prediction part. This is the fourth part of the project. The software requirement for this project was you need minimum i3 processor to run the project. 2 GB of basic hard disk is enough to run the project. So 15.6 laptop or system you needed. You need 4 GB RAM to run this project. This project you can use on Windows as well as Mac system. This project uses Python language. Web framework we are using Flask here. Why we are using Flask means this project completely a web application. Via web application only you are going to access everything. Okay, that's why we have mentioned that. Then more to the conclusion, this project we are using LSTM random forest model to predict flood, disaster and everything. As well as you can use the sentimental approach to extract as well as classify all the emergency response messages, post social media data and all. With the help of this sentimental classification, what you are going to do means you have to construct a relief program for the government. What are the immediate need for the people? What are the emergency need for people? What are the things you have to sort out as earlier as possible? What are the things not emergency? So you can focus on these things rather than these things. Like that, it will form the relief plan for the government. Okay, that is the thing this project will do. Okay, this is the reference for this project. Coming to this video, I am just going to move on to the demo of the project. Let me move on to the demo of the project. So this is the project code folder. You can see all the data here. This project uses variety of data set. For example, first I can share the data set. This is the social media data set. Various social media post messages collected from Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and all during disaster time. This is the overall data set. Okay, we are collected and we have to feed to our project. Then for earthquake prediction, we are using this data set. This is the past 50 years historical earthquake data set. Okay, this is the earthquake data set. You can see depth error, magnitude, then ID of the earthquake. Okay, status automatic or normal, then date, latitude, longitude. These are the earthquake data set. Then this is the data for flood prediction. To predict flood, you should have the dam capacity in each and every area. Okay, then forecast prediction, everything. This is the flood data set. Then what you are going to move means this is the tsunami data set. Okay, various tsunamis happened now. This is the tsunami data set with the latitude, longitude and magnitude and everything. Then this is the flood, real-time flood data set. Okay, these are the data set we are going to use for our project. Okay, then our main code app.py. This is our main code. Template file contains various HTML file for front end of the project. Okay, to run the project, I'm just copying the code location. I'm just going to the Anaconda Navigator. Inside that, I'm going to the project. Then open terminal. Inside the terminal, I'm going to type cd space, then project location, then enter. To run the main code, I'm just typing python space app.py. This code will run the main code. So after typing python space app.py, my code will be running. So this is my local host. All the files combiningly collected formed as a web application via Flask. It will run as a website. Just copy the localhost address, paste it on any browser. Okay. So this is my home page. In home page you can see transforming disaster lily with the power of machine learning. Then you can see let's save the more life with the artificial intelligence. Then go to the additional page. Okay, we have created very responsive UI for this project. We are going to predict disaster, sentiment analysis. It will provide the rescue plan based on the sentiment analysis. So this is the completely novel project. You can see data collection involved, sentiment analysis involved, disaster prediction involved. It involved all the things. Okay, this is very responsive UI for this project. Okay, then about in the about page we are given features of some data about the project. Then features page contains what are the features involved in this project. The features page. Then directly you can go for the prediction also. In the prediction you can see sentiment classification and everything. Sentiment classification, everything you are using. Then you can separately predict earthquake, flood, tsunami, weather. Each and everything you can predict separately also. Okay, these are the separate things. You can check accuracy and everything. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to means, I'm going for the login page. Inside login, I'm going to use admin as a username and password. So login success means directly go to the next page. Here you have to upload your dataset to train. Just click choose file. Inside choose file, just go to that project, disaster management project. Inside that code, just upload dataset for the sentiment extraction. Just click upload. So it will pre-process the dataset. After pre-processing, it will show the dataset. Okay, in the website itself. So wait for the pre-processing to complete. Actually, pre-processing happening now. Just wait for the pre-processing to complete. Okay. So once pre-processing completed means you can see the pre-processed dataset here. Okay. You can see the complete pre-processed dataset, various social media messages. You can see all the messages. Now I'm going to perform sentiment analysis for all the messages. Okay. The message size is huge, so it's taking time. Just click train and test. Okay, just click train and test for the messages. So it performing feature extraction sentiment analysis. You should wait for the some sort of seconds to complete the feature extraction and training. So you can see training finished. Just click OK. Once you have clicked OK means you can see the testing page. So this is the testing page. If you are entering any messages as an input here means you can check whether it's classified correctly or not. For example, let me for your understanding, I'm just typing this. I need food for my child. I am in Wayanad. Okay, I'm in Wayanad. Please help me. Okay. So this is the message I'm typing. Obviously, you should classify perfectly as this message contains food requirement. You should classify. Let me check it's classifying or not. Just click classify. You can check it's working or not first of all. So it's classified. It's a request message. It contains first aid related information also. Also it contains food message. You can see clearly it's working. Let me check on to the another message. My brother missing for past 2 days due to Chennai flood. Help me to find him. This is the message or post I'm going to type. Okay, just classify. Just click classify. Let me check it's working or not. So it's also first aid related. Then go to the things. So instead of food, it's selected as a missing people related message. Perfectly working. It's perfectly working. Then let me check on to the another message. I need shelter for my family. Medical help also needed. So this is the one more message I'm going to type. Let me check it's predicting now. So it's first aid related, seeking medical help. So perfectly it's working, man. It's working perfectly. Although they are expecting shelter. Okay. Like this, it will perform the sentimental analysis for the dataset which you uploaded. This is the dataset around 60,000 plus post messages there. Okay, from social media, news, direct user entry, 60,000 plus messages there. We have uploaded this dataset. It will perform the rescue plan based on the dataset. It will classify all the messages, sentiment extraction. Based on that, it will give the disaster response relief plan. Okay, just click the results. Inside that, you can find all the results. So after clicking results, you can see this is the type of messages you have collected. You have collected around 10,000 messages directly from the users, then 13,000 messages from the news general users, then social media particular news channel messages, around 2300 news channel messages. Then go to the distributed message categories. These are the various type of emergency help they have needed. Around, just a minute, first aid related messages contains 10,000 plus messages. Then medical emergency, 2,000 plus people needed medical emergency. Then medical product, around 13,000 people, 1,300 people having medical product help. Then search and rescue, 724 people having needed search and rescue help. Nearly 724 people missing. You can get the exact data here. Then security means 471 people having security related issues, okay, for their personal belongings. Then military, okay, 860 people rescue for the requested for the military help. Then child alone, no people suggesting or no people telling there is no child alone. Then 1672 people need water. Then 2923 people need food. Then 2300 people need shelter, okay. Around 400 people don't have clothes to wear, okay. These are the messages automatically classified from the 60,000 plus data which collected during disaster time, okay. Then transport issues, 1200 people having transport issues. You can find the death data, okay. 1194 people mentioned as a death message, okay. These are the data, okay. Various data classified from overall social media message. If you are hiring human to classify all the things, human error will come. It will take lot of time, 10 days, 20 days to solve or collect this issue, okay. But within the span of time, various people will die due to the unavailability of the response from the government. But this project, within fraction of second, it will do all the things for the government as well as you. Then go to the top 10 message categories. These are the things you have to do first, okay. 10,000 people requested first aid, so you should plan the first aid related solution for the people who affected. Then weather related, so the rain or flood still continuing, so you have to stop that country. You have to pre-plan as per that, okay. Then request, various people, 4,000 people having requested, so you have to sort out the things. Then 2,900 people request food, so you should take care of food. Then earthquake, 2,400 people repeated about the earthquake, so a lot of places facing earthquake, so you should consider that also. 2,300 people need help regarding shelter, so you should construct the temporary place for those people to stay. Then flood, 2,100 people mentioned flood, so you should concentrate flood. These are the first 10 requests you should respond. This contain overall 30 plus requests, but this is the major 10 category you should help. You should repeated about the earthquake, so a lot of places facing earthquake, so you should consider that also. 2,300 people need help regarding shelter, so you should construct the temporary place for those people to stay. Then flood, 2,100 people mentioned flood, so you should concentrate flood. These are the first 10 requests you should respond. This contain overall 30 plus requests, but this is the major 10 category you should help. You should pre-plan regarding your disaster plan, okay. So if you want to help to the particular people regarding first aid, means directly go to the first aid related. If you need to provide security for any people, means directly go to the security related tools. If you need to supply food, means directly go here, it will give the food related requirement. If you need to supply shelter for the people, means directly go to the shelter related people. So it will give all the clear picture, how many number of people need shelter, how many number of people need food, how many number of people need money, how many number of people reported about the death. It will give the clear plan. So this is the major advantage of this project. Let me move on to the prediction part. This project having prediction part also. Just go to the earthquake. In the earthquake you can get the earthquake details. Okay, first I just go to the latitude longitude. Just I'm giving the Pondicherry latitude longitude location. Just Pondicherry latitude, then Pondicherry longitude I'm going to give into this our project. So sea height will be 100 meter. Then I'm going to predict for the November month. Just I'm giving the November date 05/11/2024 I'm giving. You can give any data 2025 also you can give, not an issue. Just click predict. Once you click predict means in the command prompt you can see the project is running. The project
في ريزرفكو إيكوف مكنتود 1 7 4 6 6 3 1 1 4 5 4 7 7 2 9 5.
So it will give the results here. So no earthquake. The mentioned place Pondicherry doesn't contain any earthquake on the mentioned data November 5th. Okay, you can expect the magnitude around 1.74. So there is no issue about the magnitude. Okay, so this is the table data. Okay, so if you are going for the predicted earthquake data means it will give the map. What are the places expected to get earthquake? Okay, you can get the map for the earthquake. Okay, it will give the data here. So these are the places expected the earthquake. Okay, earthquake prone places. These are the places prone to earthquake. So you can get a clear idea about the map. Okay, how it performing means you are already given the earthquake data here. You can see you already given earthquake data. From this only it find out it. Okay, then you can give alert also. Just click send alert. You can send emergency message to the people also. Emergency. Okay, emergency number 1 first level. I am giving emergency level as a first one. Just click send alert. I already fed my mail ID in my project. So once you click it means, so if you're going to the mail means you can see the data. Just I'm going for the spam folder. Inside the spam folder you can see 8:45 time. In 8:45 I received the message. So hi, this message regarding disaster prediction management in your area. So flood is coming. You should be safe regarding this. Okay, you can get the clear message regarding this. Okay, then what I'm going to do means I'm going to do the flood prediction. What flood prediction will do means flood prediction will automatically fetch the location of yours. Then it will come if you are entering the rainfall data. For example, I'm entering 100 mm rainfall data means it will calculate this data with the dam capacity of your area. Based on that it will give whether in your area having flood probability or not. It will give the data. Just click predict. So if you are entering predict means it will perform the flood detection, then it will give the data. So 100 mm rainfall it won't withstand your dam not capable of 100 mm rainfall on the particular date. So the predicted value for flood was positive. So in your area for 100 mm rainfall there is a chance of flood. This is the cumulative rainfall data. This is the river level data for your area. Then there is a flood chance. You can see the red line. Okay, then this is the flood prediction. Go to the tsunami prediction. So tsunami prediction you have to give the latitude longitude. So I'm just giving the latitude longitude data for tsunami. So latitude, then longitude, sea level height, sea level from the sea level I'm giving 10 meters this time. So I'm entering the data 26 12 then 2025 I'm giving. Okay, 12/12/2025. This is the data I'm going to give. Just click submit. Okay, You can give for your latitude longitude also. It will work with any area, not only particular area. It will work with any area. You can give any area. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, it will work for all the areas perfectly. Okay. So for your area, there is a chance of tsunami on your mentioned data. So we can get the magnitude data also. Okay, perfectly here. So there is a chance of tsunami in the particular area on the mentioned data. You can do the weather prediction also. Weather prediction also I'm going to give as an input. So latitude. So city, I'm giving city this time as a Pondicherry. You can give any area as I mentioned earlier. Giving latitude, I'm giving longitude. Then time, for which date I have to prefer means month. I'm going to give month as a, this time I'm going to mount as a November month. Date will be 26. Year will be 2024. So now date is September 28. I'm going to predict for the November 26, 2 months later. Just give predict button, that's it. It will predict the data for you. On the November month, in the mentioned date, you can get your area is a cloudy data. Okay, actual data also cloud, predicted data also cloud. So that's a chance of cloud only. Okay, so predicted match will be cloud. This is the prior data. So I have checked for the Oslo, then I have checked for the Chennai, then I checked for the Pondicherry earlier. Given cloud for the Chennai on the mentioned date. For Oslo, it given rain. You can check the date also, historical date. For 24th date, it's shown Oslo for the rain. But today, I have checked for the 26th 9 2024. Then it's mentioned for the cloud. Okay, so this is the data. You can check for the any area, not only for Pondicherry. You can check for any area. It will give the cloud, rain, or clear, anything it will give. Okay, perfectly it will work. Okay, then I'm going for the comparison analysis. In the comparison, you can check the accuracy of our various algorithm. Okay, various algorithm accuracy you can check. For example, I'm giving a latitude, any random latitude, any random longitude. Depth will be 100 meter from the sea height. Then particular date will be, I'm giving date as a 26/11/2025 this time. So I'm just going to submit button. This will give the overall accuracy for my project. So I'm just waiting for my accuracy to compile. If you're going for the command prompt means it will calculate the accuracy. So wait for the accuracy to compile. Okay, it will take some time to analyze the accuracy for all the algorithms. Okay, so you can see it's calculating. I'm waiting for the algorithm to compile. So as you can see the accuracy for this project. Okay, so I have used various algorithms in this project. As I mentioned earlier, this project uses neural network, supporting vector machine, random forest, linear regression, then LSTM. You can get the accuracy for each and every network. Okay, the highest accuracy for this project belongs to LSTM, which will produce us around 96% accuracy. Okay, then for neural network, it produces 95% accuracy, second highest. Then linear regression, SVM, random forest. These are the individual accuracy for each and every work. So this is the accuracy chart for hurricane. This is accuracy chart for earthquake. So as I mentioned earlier, this project random forest produces 96% accuracy. So existing system produces 78%, proposed system produces 96.28, which is way more higher than the existing system. Okay. This is the overall accuracy of this project. This is very much higher when compared to the base paper results. This is very innovative project. So it contains all the details. Whatever you need, it contains all the details. Okay. To get this project, what you have to do means just contact ieexpert.com. Okay, we do provide this project as best price. Okay, the link for our website given on the description. Just contact ieexpert.com. We do provide all the projects. Okay, also we have displayed various projects for your
MTech, BTech work. The list is here. Go through the list. You can get abstract and everything on the mentioned link. Okay. Thank you for the time. Okay. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.